Now what's this gonna be? You know how I played it all. That nigga burning G. All by this bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now what's this gonna be? You know how I played it all. That nigga burning G. All by this bread. Now bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now bitch, I'm first week ballin', trying to get my bread long. You know the game gone and my mind been blown. Different decisions that I done made got me fucked up now. Still gon' thug the life I'm living, still gon' hold this shit down. Every day of my life, yeah, nigga chasing trees. And I'm saying niggas should be around there, won't see you off your feet. My mama been doing bad, but I ain't going into that. I done picked that girl up when I caught my first package. I be damn, me and my people hurting for something for a day. That shit happened, the next man ain't getting nothing. Fade to the root of evil, and that's my damn best friend. And I put that on my life, ain't nobody gon' fuck with him. You try to jam it, yeah, that ass getting chopped. Trying to serve, ain't got no business on my block, I bet you're getting chopped. Now either way you try to fuck with my pockets, don't believe that ass getting chopped. Now what's this gonna be? You know how I played it all. That nigga burning G. All by this bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now what's this gonna be? You know how I played it all. That nigga burning G. All by this bread. Now bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now bitch, I'm back in the mix. Those flaky niggas better stand down. Came home, got me some yam, I'm the man now. Niggas, some bitches all from my face, I ain't know who they is. Everybody up from my mix like I'm a hero and shit. Fall back, I'll buy a brick. Right now, I'm on a mission. I'm giving you 2 for 20, got grams going for 50. Putting that in my pockets, the nigga, you bullshitting. What the fuck you ain't listen? I done told you I got to get it. Nobody depending on me, so it's all mine. I ain't stressing out by myself, that's how it going down. My mama fighting her little addiction, she gon' be alright. Before I have her tweaking and begging, I put something up on the pipe. Just a little fraction of my life, still all in for a lick. Lurking for fatty, looking for niggas to tone mix. Start to lurking if I'm hurting, different side come out. That flip shit, stop the check on Mr. High, come out. Gonna be, you know how I played it all. That nigga burning G.
What it is, what's going on? Big shout out to everybody down in the chat. It's your favorite channel, PBK9's giving it to you, man. We Saturday night live tonight. We're gonna talk a little bit about them Brindle Redboy dogs. We're gonna speak on whatever y'all want to speak about as well down in the chat. And brothers and sisters that's tuned in. And plus, I want y'all to check out this news article where a woman got attacked by a bull breed dog, but I want y'all to look at it for a reason, and we're gonna talk about it as well. You know, I hope everybody having a great day, man, having a great weekend thus far, you know, or plan on having, you know, a great Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to brother John Denbury in the building. King Scrooge, what's going on with you? What's going on with you? Godly Trade, big salute to you, big appreciation, man. I appreciate everybody that's tuned in tonight, everybody that's rocking with me tonight. I'm dropping a link if you want to come up and just talk about anything, talk about your dogs. You want to promote your dogs, whatever you want to do. You got some puppies you want to promote, you know, as long as you're doing the positive and right things with your dog, you can do the talking for your dogs. I ain't gonna get up and promote them for you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I want to check this news article out real quick, you know. And I want y'all to look at this for a reason. You know, I want you to tell me, you know what I'm saying, what do you see different about this situation that you don't normally see in most situations I gave you. You know what I'm saying? It's something I really paid attention to. It caught my attention when I heard it. So I want y'all to listen to this real quick, man.
A brutal dog attack that was totally unexpected. Thanks for joining us for 12 News at 10. I'm Kadiba Devine.
I'm Mark Curtis. Well, now that woman has a warning for everyone. Even if a dog seems gentle and familiar, it can turn dangerous in an instant. We do want to warn you, before you see Maria's story, there are some graphic details.
12 News journalist Maria Stomps is joining us now in studio. And Maria, this wasn't just a random dog either.
No, it wasn't. The family had been temporarily taking care of him for about a month. And even though he was a large mastiff, they say he was never violent until Friday night. And again, some of the details in this story are graphic.
I actually laid in bed last night and I just kept hearing the chomps, the growls.
It was an attack Kara Newell never thought she'd experience.
Never would I have thought that I could have been killed by a dog.
Especially a dog she was cuddled up with just hours before.
He would sleep next to me on the side of the bed. He would come up and lay with me on the couch.
The family was temporarily caring for 5-year-old Mastiff Odin, who seemed to get along well with their other 2 dogs, Malibu and Cora.
There was never any signs of aggression.
Then, Friday night, Kara saw Malibu and Cora fighting.
My kids were there to witness, so I felt like I needed to do something because they were begging me, Mom, get them to stop fighting. I'm trying.
After she broke them apart, Odin got let inside.
Odin literally came straight to me, no sound, no growling, and just took me on and tried to kill me.
Odin went for her back, her jaw, her arm, even ripping off a chunk of her ear.
My kids tried to go to every single Alexa in the house to call 911. None of them responded.
What were you thinking in that moment?
I don't want to die in front of my kids. I have to keep going. I have to get this dog off of me because I don't want to die in front of my kids.
Kara's 2 young kids helped pull him off.
There's no way that I would have made it out of there if it weren't for my kids.
And emergency crews rushed Kara to the hospital, where she underwent hours of reconstructive surgery the next morning.
It's been a test of patience for sure, but also it shows how precious life is and how quickly things can change.
And a lesson to other pet owners.
I've always heard you don't get in the middle of a dog fight, you don't get in between dogs when they fight, but it's always just been, like, yeah, that's what they say, but like, no, literally, don't do it. Don't do it because you're gonna die.
Pinal County Animal Care and Control confirmed to us that they have Odin in custody, and after his mandatory quarantine period, he is set to be euthanized. Reporting live in studio, Maria Stobbs, 12 News.
Now the thing it caught my attention was the fact that, the first thing she said, she wasn't trying to die in front of her kids, which is totally understandable. But when she said that, that lets me know that the dog, most times you're trying to make sure the dog is not going at the kids. You know what I'm saying? So when she said that, it automatically caught my attention. Okay, the dog's not attacking the kids. Then she said the kids pulled the dog off her. Most time when you got a dog that's enraged like that and mad like that, the kids are in danger as well. So my thing, I talked to one of my other brothers earlier about the same situation. My thing that I'm asking y'all is, what do you think made that dog do what he did? We know the dog fighting and all that type of stuff, but the thing I'm talking about is the fact that the dog only bit the woman and was not aggressive towards the kids. What do you think that come from? Or what do you think triggered that? See, I know when she went to try to break up the dogs from fighting, that triggered the other dog off. But they said the other dog was 5 years old and they only had the other dog for about a month. So when the dog came through the door, my thing is, why didn't he attack the children as well? Now, the other brother made a good point, and I'm going to bring that up, now. He said something that the girl maybe did that the dog experienced already in the past already. You know, maybe the dog loved kids, and the dog didn't go at neither one of the dogs that was fighting. You know, the dog didn't go at neither one of the dogs that was fighting. So and it's really crazy that the dog didn't go after the kids, because when you see a dog, once they start getting in that, in that mode, you really got to watch them. And if the kids was able to get the dog off of her while the dog is doing her like that, you know, that dog been through some things in his life. So that's why we always say, man, we may want to take these older dogs in as not my pit bull brothers, but like just regular pet owners. We may want to take these older dogs in, man, but sometimes these older dogs pack a lot of baggage that you can't see, you won't see, and you won't see it until it's the wrong time, man. You know, and in this situation, you know what I'm saying? Nobody died. Thankfully nobody died, but you see how the dog did the lady. If it had got on one of them children like that, it would have been all over. Big Mitch, what's going on? Big salute to you, my brother. I was just showing the video where the dog attacked the woman, and the dog came through the door because two dogs was fighting already, and she was trying to break the two dogs up from fighting. So either she maybe lift up her hand to hit the other dogs from stopping from fighting or something, but something triggered off the third dog that was in the other room. He bust through the door and attacked the woman, which was the new dog in the family. So my thing was, the kids was able to get the dog off the woman. In most situations when the dog start attacking like that, the kids get bit too. So the dog, was still in mind to not hurt the kids, which means whatever he been through in his life, he still loved the kids. You know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody beat him, or maybe he seen maybe in his past he seen when that dog get beat, I get beat. So I'm gonna go ahead and bite you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but something triggered him off, and it all goes down to getting a dog that's 5 years old. It may look cute, it may look cuddly, but the dog got a pass. You know what I'm saying? Dog got a pass. And that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about with that. But I want to talk about them Brindle red boy dogs. You know what I'm saying? Because we was talking about Bailey's Bingo the other day. You know what I'm saying? I got some good dog brothers down in the chat right now. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to all my Florida brothers out there holding it down from one city to the next city. A Union County in the building. I'm going to talk about them red boy dogs because we know every dog has his own traits, right? Now, this is something we don't see. And I want to ask brothers right now while I got certain people in the chat, what is it better? What if I'm looking for to have me as close as a clone to Red Boy as I can, right? Is it better for me to get a dog directly off Red Boy that's 50% Red Boy? Or is it better for me to have a full-time Red Boy dog that's Red Boy, daughter, brother, know what I'm talking about, full-time Red Boy? Is it better for me to have an inbred Red Boy dog like that, or one directly off Red Boy? What'll make my chances higher to get a dog spitting image of Red Boy inside out? The 50% directly off him, or the full times Red Boy? I'm just wondering, man. I'm just wondering, because maybe I'm wondering, like, do we have a better chance of getting a Red Boy quality dog if we taking dogs with Red Boy all through the pedigree than a dog that came directly off Red Boy? You know, and when I'm speaking about the Brindle Red Boy dogs, we never really hear about the Brindle Red Boy dogs. We see the white and red ones, we see the red nose ones and stuff, but like Brandy Girl, you got Brandy Girl here. Now, the thing I want to say about this is, imagine if you take Brandy Girl, and we look at her offspring, right? And we go to this dog right here. Let me see if I can find him real quick. Uh, I don't see him right here. Maybe it's not her offspring. Maybe it's. But anyway, the whole point of the story, what I'm talking about, if you take Brandy Girl offspring, which is Brindle, and she coming directly off Redboy, you know, and you take the offspring of her and breed it back to, say, breed it back to Brandy Girl. And now you get a Brindle dog, and these dogs are high percentage Redboy dogs. You know what I'm saying? These dogs coming directly off the source, you know, the Redboy dog. And these dogs are Brindle. And a dog is going to take the genes of the mother and the father, no matter how many of the Redboy dogs in the pedigree. If you got this Brindle dog right here, is the mother, it's a high chance that a lot of dogs in the litter gonna come out Brindle. You know, or if this dog was the father, it's a high chance a lot of them come out Brindle. So if you stay to the Redboy pedigree, but you keeping that color with your dogs, but say you like that color with your line of your family of dogs, now you got a family of all Redboy dogs and they Brindle. And then how would a brother take it in modern day time when he tell you, oh, you got something else in your dog? Oh, you got something else in your dog, but you ain't breeding nothing else besides Redboy dogs or your line of Redboy dogs since you bred the Redboy and it was coming out Brindle. Some of them came out different colors, but you kept the Brindle ones. You know what I'm saying? And even if you kept different colors, some of the Brindle always gonna trickle down because it's like a dominant color. But that's one thing you really don't see in modern day time is heavy bred Brindle Redboy dogs. And I'm talking about almost predominantly Redboy. We always like to say you can't get nothing pure, but I mean predominantly where you don't see nothing but Redboy in it from top to bottom and the dog Brindle. And it got a reason to be Brindle. You know, that's why I say, man, every dog has its own traits. If you got a family of dogs coming down off Brandy Girl, then you can look for them to be Brindle. You got a family of dogs coming down off Bingo, you can look for them to be white and red. You got a family of dogs coming down off one of the other Redboy dogs, you know, it could be any color. But we really got content with them white and red being the sole foundation of the Redboy look. You know, and forbid for any brother to bring a Brindle dog up in modern day time saying he's a pure Redboy. You know he gonna get hell until you look at the pedigree. Brother Mitch say his Redboy dogs was black, and I can believe that. I can believe that, especially some of the dogs that was coming directly off Redboy, because that's you gonna have your 50% Redboy and your 50% whatever else you got. Now, you may have some of the best dogs that wasn't red nose or red color, that was a black color off that litter, but they were some of the best dogs, and you went back breeding back towards the Redboy, but the black still gonna be dominant. Now, your family of dogs is black color Redboy dogs, and they all bred directly from the source or directly off the dogs themselves. But it ain't what modern day brothers are used to, you know. And I'm gonna include myself into that talk. I'm not talking about just anybody. I'm everybody, you know. No, bingo through your red and white dogs. This dog here is coming directly off Redboy, that the one we're looking at, directly off Redboy. But of course, you see the bottom side is your little passe stuff. Yeah, and Britches was black Brindle. That's what I was looking at just a few seconds ago. It was a male that I was trying to get to, but I didn't see it when I was looking in here kind of fast through it. I didn't see it. I see Britches right there. Let me see. Let me see real quick. Maybe it's one of Bridges' offspring. Okay. No, no, it ain't Bridges' offspring. But there go Bridges right there. So now we Redboy top, Redboy bottom. Look at the color. Now we breed directly off this family of Bridges dogs. You know, we like to have a lot of black and white dogs. And this is coming from the old days. You know, sometimes we get so lost in the peds and stuff. if we gonna have our brothers to be the pit bull enthusiasts and the brothers that's breaking these pairs down and studying them things like like doctors and stuff, you know, make sure you know all the dogs for us out here to go back to, man. You know what I'm saying? Because a brother can be like, you can have red boy traits in your dog, and you looking over it because you looking at your dog as a black color, and you thinking it's coming from one of your other dogs because you expecting the red boy traits to come in red and white. You're not even thinking that the red boy traits gonna come in this color, and your dog showing traits of britches. And you looking for traits from bingo, and he ain't even got no bingo in him. You know, so I know one thing: you don't see a whole lot of families of dogs modern day time. I will say that you don't see a whole lot of families off these old dogs like this, like britches. You know what I'm saying? Brothers that did line breedings and bred families directly off bridges and got cousins off bridges and still got these dogs. Like you don't see a whole lot of yards like that. You see a lot of the bingo and a lot of the Cadillac stuff. Um, I want to say either that Julio dog that my dog was down off, he was off a Jeep or Red Boy one. I want to say Red Boy, but I could be wrong. So I'm not gonna say yet. Now, when it come to Red Boy, you know, do you think the Brindle come from Red Boy? Let me see. Or the Brindle come from the La Passe stuff? And let me ask you this to my brothers that know about the Red Boy dogs. Being that this dog is Brindle, back in the days, I'm just asking, like back in the days, would you say that this dog isn't carrying the Red Boy traits because he or she came out Brindle or black? The actual, maybe it's carrying more of the traits of the La Passe stuff. Would that be the thing? And not saying that's a bad thing. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That could be a good thing. Now, let me go back to now. Just looking at Marlowe's peaches, I'm just gonna stroll through a few of them and just do a little talking about them. Just looking at that dog, that show modern day buckskin red nose look right there. Just looking at the picture, a picture the sunlight can manipulate things, and an old picture look a certain kind of ways. But for the most part, the dog look about like a light color buckskin red nose, not too blonde, still got a little redness in him. But your buckskin red nose with a little bit of white in the chest. So that's your red boy look right there. And that's top and bottom red boy. Most people will look over that most people see that in modern day time, they automatically call that your red boy Jocko look. But maybe some of the dogs that y'all looking at and classifying as that red boy Jocko look, really the look that you looking at is red boy. This dog don't have a bit of Jocko in him at all. But if I put him in a pile of 10 red boy Jocko dogs, you won't be able to tell them the difference. Outside of knowing know which dog it is, but you won't be able to tell them the difference. But if I put them in a group of 10 Jocko dogs, I bet you can tell the difference. So that may be why a lot of the old schoolers like to refer to some of them heavy big John dogs as yellow John dogs as well too, because you know the how the dogs look. And I'm not from the area of Yellow John. I have to talk to the brothers from the area of Yellow John and Redboy and all them dogs to actually see, what dogs is carrying the traits for them dogs in modern day time or look as similar to them dogs in modern day time. Let me drop that link for anybody that want to come up. Brother Miss say, no, everyone thinks they get red nosed dogs or red boy dogs, and that's not so. I agree with you with that. I agree with you with that. I mean, we looking at dogs coming directly off Red Boy right now, and dogs that's got Red Boy in them top and bottom with black noses. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I asked the question as well. Would it if I'm looking for a Red Boy clone, would it be better for me to breed directly to Red Boy, or would it be better for me to breed to Marlowe's Peaches, bred back to Marlowe's Peaches brother? You know, would it be better for me to make that brother and sister breeding, or breed directly to Red Boy himself? That's what I'm talking about. What are my chances higher on to get the clone dog? And I want to send a big salute out, big shout out, man, to all them brothers with them black dogs, you know what I'm saying? Out there across the land. All the brothers that be rocking with me on my channel, man, because I give them black dogs hell. I'm gonna keep giving them hell, but I'm gonna give y'all a salute out and shout out tonight, man, from the Eli, the Jeep, the Chinaman, the Bolio, the Boyle stuff, the Turtle Buster, the Red Boy Jocko, the Red Boy, whatever you got. Big shout out to you, man. Keep making your crosses, doing what you're doing. Only thing I always hate about them black dogs, more than the fact that some of them are 45-minute ones, not all of them. It was one thing that I hated. I can't stand about them black dogs is their scars show up. Their scars showed up, and I couldn't walk them whenever I did my thing. I couldn't walk my dog. That ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? With them buckskin dogs, I could always take my dog back out there a day or two later and walk home, do what I gotta do. But with them black dogs, man, they show their war wounds too much, so I steered away from them as a young buck. You know what I'm saying? But right now, what I'm doing now, you know what I'm saying? I don't got no beef with no black dog. You know what I'm saying? So none of y'all brothers don't be making no plans to try to kidnap me on the back streets and that, because I be talking trash about them black dogs. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but I did curve one out. Big salute to the brother Bradford Anderson in the building. What's going on with you, man? What's going on with you? I did curve one out though just a couple weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Had that motherfucker running like a motherfucker. I said, yeah, I still got it. And then shit, I still got it. I thought I lost it. I still got it. Yeah, man. Big salute out to everybody, man. Brother Mitt say the gambler was buckskin and his brother Rookie was a Brindle. Okay. Them dogs was kin to Red Boy. I ain't gonna lie, man. The best dog I ever had, and the best damn dog I ever had, wasn't the best puppy, but it turned out to be one of the best dogs I ever had. It was Red Boy, my bulldog, Red Boy Jeep. It was predominantly Red Boy Jeep, but it had enough Jocko in it, you know what I'm saying, to make a difference. I'm gonna say, but the way it's bred is predominantly Red Boy Jeep with that Jocko in it, because coming down off yellow, you know. But man, that shit was hell, and I seen how a lot of that stuff was doing, and man, a lot of that Tab and Red Boy stuff, and well, Tab is a Red Boy Jeep dog anyway, but a lot of them crosses, man, they just made some hellified dogs. Like one brother say, it's just certain crosses that they just worked since the beginning of time, at least beginning of the the bloodline time when they start making the bloodlines. Like them Bolio and some of that Redboy Jocko stuff, that shit just been working. You know, you're gonna always get your dogs that don't turn out or don't end up the way you think they're gonna end up. That's for every line. I don't care. You know, I mean, I might promote the Big John line, but every line make good dogs and bad dogs. I might act like the motherfucker's gonna go 10 years without losing a treadmill race and we gonna climb 40-foot walls. You know what I'm saying? But every dog make dogs that just don't want to climb a 2-foot wall. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it just is what it is, you know. But like I said, the thing is different that we got nowadays that that y'all got nowadays that we didn't have to do back in the days. We didn't have to spend as much money as y'all got to spend to get as many dogs. I could have got 10 dogs back in the days and probably didn't spend $5,000. I'm talking about over a period of time. You know what I'm saying? And then nowadays, if you're talking about getting 10 dogs, you know, you might pay a minimum of $10,000, just $1,000 a piece for the puppies. You know what I'm saying? So it's different, man. We had a chance to play with a whole lot more dogs, and we did it a whole lot more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? The shit that's involved with the dogs today's time, a brother gonna always want to take that risk and get out there and get his feet dirty. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always say my channel ain't the try to bash you. I'm just giving brothers the news and how it's going. You got to live your own life and make your own decisions. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, man, you know, a lot of times it ain't what you do, is how you do it. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to these dogs. But a lot of times, you know, you got to just understand that this ain't the same. You know, this ain't when life change, you got to change with it. And you got to change certain things with it. You know what I'm saying? Just like everything got updated from the 90s to 2025. You just can't be stuck like you never updated your hard drive, like I always say. You always got to update your hard drive and stay with what's going on as far as certain things. You don't got to keep up with the Joneses or none of that type of shit. You know, I don't mean that, but you just got to know what's going on out here, man. You know what I'm saying? And I just thought about something. I need to address this real quick. You know, salute to the brothers in the chat, everybody in the chat, man. I need to address this real quick. You know, because something I noticed, and I noticed this a long time ago. Certain dog bus interest certain people. When I say that, I mean if it's only two people that got caught up with some drugs, maybe, you know what I'm saying, you're really not interested in it. But if when it's you know, a big bus, you interested in it, and I understand that totally. I totally understand that. But let me make something totally clear. Every bus matter. You know what I'm saying? Every bus matter. And I'm saying that to say this. You know what I'm saying? Just because this person may not be big to you, you know what I'm saying? Just because you may not know that person, or you may feel like, oh, they just took their dogs or something because you know they was bullshit with drugs or they was bullshit with something else and they just got their dogs taken. It be them simple things like that that lead to the next thing, that lead to the next thing, that lead to the next thing. And sometimes the next thing be an innocent person, not even involved with what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And that's that modern day dog stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't underestimate none of this stuff when it comes to these dogs. You can't overlook it, was what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You can't just look at the brother over there, the three brothers that got caught up and they had a bunch of drugs and guns, and then you overlooking the one over here with the shorty and the brother and thinking that's just a little small incident, but that incident there get the Kentucky Classic tore off. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta pay attention to all of it, man. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the importance of them. You know what I'm saying? Um, even if it's looking at, see, I'm only giving the news. The news people calling it a dog fight situation. I'm never gonna call it a dog fight situation if a news don't call it that. You know what I'm saying? So when they call it that, a lot of the times I look at it and I already know myself it's not a dog fight situation because I know how brothers get caught up and you got dope and you got dogs and you're not fighting dogs. I already know the whole 411. So you know, that's what I speak about on my news. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit get overlooked and they only want to hear when I'm cracking or dissing on somebody. But when I'm speaking and trying to speak for somebody, they don't look at that. When I was trying to speak for that brother in Kentucky, that I said, damn, the dogs don't even look like they scarred up or nothing. You know what I'm saying? They don't pay attention to that type of shit. They only want to pay attention when you're arguing with somebody, you know. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I want. This is what I want brothers to do. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what I want brothers to do. We got a flunky in the building. Bando for life. You know what I'm saying? Never had a bulldog, but he in bulldog conversations. Boy, your mama ain't never told you when grown folk talking, sit your bitch ass down. Your mama ain't never told your mama ain't teach you right, boy. You ain't never had no bulldogs, dog. When I speak credentials, I mean that shit, fam. You ain't on my motherfucking level, dog. So stay down there in the chat, feel type what you want to type, big dog. But you ain't on my level, homie. And you ain't even on the Bully Brothers level, man. You around here walking around with unregistered, undocumented damn dogs, man. Trying to fit in where you can get in at, dog. You know what I'm saying? A fake blood. That's what you is. A fake blood. I gave you enough attention tonight, man. We talking about these Redboy dogs. Something you ain't never had in your damn life. You damn band dog breeder. Get your motherfucking bitch ass on and sit down somewhere. Want to be relevant, man. This one of the boys from the alternative school, fellas. This one of the brothers from the alternative school. He over here, you see exactly why he in the alternative school. We talking about Redboy dogs, and he come down there trying to break the whole conversation up, man. That's just like an alternative school motherfucker, man. That's why you at where you at now, dog. That's where you at now. Man, let me see, man. I'm gonna hire Nanny Dog and them brothers to teach you about some dogs, fam. Hey, Nanny Dog, man, holla at me, dog. Holla at me. Let me see what it's gonna cost for me to hire you, fam, to teach Bando for life about some damn dogs. I'm gonna hire Nanny Dog and I'm gonna hire Master of All Bulldogs. Holla at me, Master of All Bulldogs. And y'all brothers, let me know what y'all charging an hour. And I want y'all to teach this motherfucker Bando for life about dogs. Let them know that everything ain't a bulldog, and let them know what a damn pit bull is. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me, Nanny Dog and Master Ball Bulldog. I'm gonna hire y'all fellas, man. Just for that one situation to teach this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because he can't even talk to us pit bull brothers. You know what I'm saying? Can't even do it, dog. And think about it, I've been to use a band dog breeder, band dog for life. You name yourself after what you do, bando for life. Use a band dog. Ain't no bando, it's band dog for life. Yeah. Hey, one thing about it, Mitch, man, I don't tolerate them motherfuckers coming up in here breeding all them damn Merle dogs and all them funny colored dogs, and they want to get in here and talk to us pit bull brothers, man. Don't know what the hell we talking about. This motherfucker don't know nothing about this dog we looking at, or the people that had this dog and none of that type of shit. You need to sit his ass down and just listen. Stop acting like a flunky. I told you when you hang around flunkies, you start acting like motherfuckers, man. You're around decent people in here tonight, dog. Sit down and act like somebody, man. You want to come act like a jackass every damn way you go, man. Buck better start teaching y'all boys how to act like around regular people, man. Big salute to Legion Fury in the building, man. Big salute to Legion Fury, dog. You motherfuckers, man, going off cheap damn drugs, man. Cheap drugs, cheap cigars, and cheap damn liquor. And cheap ass bitches. Where the hell Supreme at, man? Every time I think cheap bitch, I think Supreme Excellence, man. 2 words. And when I think cheap bitch and when I think stinking bitch, first thing come to mind to me is Supreme Excellence. But it's all good, man. It's all good. We're looking at what this dog name here is. Marlowe's Peaches. Marlowe's Peaches, man. Let's look at Marlowe's Peaches offspring, man. Okay, let's go to Crenshaw's Hunter Red. Because I had some of that stuff there, right? Now, that's your Bailey's Bingo and your Marlowe's Peaches. So Sambo had your Hunter Red in him. He was coming down off Hunter Red. So that's how he got Bailey's Bingo in him. And to my brothers that got the Redboy stories, man, check it out, right? I don't want to get into nothing deep and personal or nothing like that when it comes to Redboy. I just want to know about stuff like his brothers, his offspring, you know, how he was producing, you know, no, nothing crazy or nothing or know about Redboy, you know, just more than what we got already. You know, Redboy is one of the dogs that's a mystery in the dog game, man. And, you know, I can really, at this point, we can all really care less what the hell he off of. You know what I'm saying? Because he's one of the best damn producing dogs to ever touch the American soul. It don't make no difference. He was part Catahoula. You know what I'm saying? But Redboy stories do intrigue the modern dog man. At least it intrigues me. You know, a good Eli story intrigue any of the old dogs that we've been talking about. You know what I'm saying? We can get some good stories off of them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Bradford Anderson, you exactly right, dog. Cause my Hunter Red stuff was crossed back to the Jeep, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. And that, whoo, boy, look here. But I tell you, man, I think some of the best dogs, you just gotta breed them, man. You just gotta breed them and take pride in your own shit. Know what you're looking for. Now let me ask you this, Mitch. Because you know, you say you had some dogs down in the chat off Red Boy. Let me ask you this. Do you think it's a dog in modern day time that's producing better than Red Boy? A Red Boy dog that's producing better than him in modern day time? Man, y'all probably got rid of Bingo because he was red and white. But I tell you what, at the end of the day, Bingo is the #1 Red Boy producing dog right now. You know, when it come to the family of dogs, Bingo is that dog. You know, it'd be great to have another Red Boy. It'd be great to have Peaches up in your dog when you got your tab stuff, or you got your, you got certain dogs that gonna automatically throw you certain Red Boy dogs in it. But Bingo is running the ship right now, man. Now, I'm telling you, I'm on a quest to talk to some Jocko brothers, man. I'm on a quest like how them brothers be searching for gold and searching for all of the stuff in the mines and stuff. Man, I'm on a quest to talk to them brothers that had the Jocko dogs and figure out why they never bred to anything outside of the Red Boy dogs, you know, and just hear some other stories besides your Yellow John story. Man, Silky Smooth, big salute to Silky Smooth in the building. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is my honest truth, man. Over the past few years, a lot of us, we found out a lot of different pedigrees that wasn't right, a lot of different dogs that wasn't bred, because we all had stories from different parts of the country that we heard from different places that we done came and talked about. You know what I'm saying? We done seen, dog, at the end of the day, man, it might be Eli dogs that's really Eli dogs as people think they Red Boy Jocko and they getting credit. It might be Red Boy Jocko dogs that people think they Jeep and they getting credit. You know, we never know, how these dogs bred up in these days, you know what I'm saying? And what the real dog is behind the dog that's actually, got you liking the line. Yo, what's going on? What's going on?
Answer the question, you snitch ass nigga.
You answer the question. Hey, check it out,
kick
right?
the wire under the
Hey,
car, you bitch ass nigga?
Hey, did you go to the dog
Did you
program?
kick the wire under the car, you bitch?
Man, get your bitch ass from off my. Hey, this motherfucker made a whole damn fake page to come up on my page. That's why I tell you, dog, the flunkies is in the damn building. And all he gonna get up here and scream the same damn shit the whole time. Answer the question. Put on some gloves to come up here and glove up, bitch. Other than that, shut your bitch ass up. You can't talk about no damn dogs, no nothing. Right now, you sitting down in my damn shit down there listening to me talk. Man, you a bitch. You ain't getting up on my shit and talk, bitch. You ain't got no damn dog credentials. You had Michael Myers dead because of you right now, you bitch ass motherfucker. Only thing you did was get busted in the last since 2019. Like I told you before, man. What you come over here for, trying to bring the police, your bitch ass nigga? You know what I'm saying? Well, you got dynamite with you somewhere, motherfucker. Go get your old bitch ass friend dynamite, the fake walk 'em out. Motherfucker, that's what you do. Both of y'all motherfuckers come up here. You know what I'm saying? Only thing about it, he got dog credentials. You don't, man. You don't, dog. Look at him. He down in the chat. Dog, you got a fake damn page right here. And then you down in my chat with your other page, dog. You obsessed with me, homie. I fucked your bitch without even touching her, period. Virtually, dog. You obsessed with me, man. Get the hell, what the hell? You can't talk. Let's talk Redboy dogs. That's what we talking about tonight. You can't talk about them. You was a damn clown, dog. You was a clown. Right now, you still down in my thing down there. Y'all see him in the chat, but he in the back room back there, still back there, waiting for me to let him up. Man, you not getting up on my shit, dog. Go to your channel, make your recreate my content and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad with me because you can't have no dogs. Maul can't give you no damn dogs no more. You probably got him fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You probably got him fucked up. You keep coming up talking about a kick a wire. I tell you what, I can go out there and have my dogs. You can't, bitch. You can't. The whole Tacoma Washington know you a piece of shit, bitch. And I guarantee you, on your mama, nigga, you won't put no gloves on it and lace them up. On your mama, on your kids, boy, and you listening to me because I see you right down there in my basement. Boy, you's a piece of shit. Dog, listen here. To all my young bulldoggers, learn from this. You know what I'm saying? Learn from this. Never be like James M. McGivers Jr. He a disappointment to his mama and his pappy. You know what I'm saying? Straight up disappointment. Make a fake page talk about VA kennels. You right, VA kennels. Dog, that's how you know you're a clown. I ain't never made a fake page on Facebook, neither YouTube, to speak to nobody, man. Why would I want to hide myself, dog? You know what I'm saying? Y'all boys probably got J-Bo kicked up off of YouTube, man. All y'all flunkies, man. Bully breeders and band dog breeders, man. Go find 7-8 or something, Buck City. Go find 7-8, dog. Yeah, we wild kickers, and you down there helping me get paid, dog. You down there helping me get paid. You on my show, but you never seen me in your damn chat. You never in your life seen me in your damn chat, boy. And this is the thing about it, brothers. If I'm a wild kicker, what you over here fucking with me for? That's the thing. Who made you come over here? What kind of drugs you smoking to make you come fuck with a wild kicker? Man, these motherfuckers are sickling, dog. They must have let alternative school out early today. Y'all motherfuckers running around here uncontrollable. Hey, Mitch, what's going on with them Redboy dogs, man? We talking about them Redboy dogs, man. These motherfuckers come out here, can't even tell us about a damn band dog, let alone a damn game dog. Get down there in the chat and talking about a bunch of bullshit. We talking about Redboy dogs, man. Tell me about Michael Myers next time you come up here. That's what you do. Tell me about Michael Myers. Besides, you got him killed. And tell me what kind of pellets you was using to shoot them damn dogs with. Motherfucker got busted 3 times in 19 months for dog fighting. 100 and some dogs. Maul can't go to prison. Your ass up here on YouTube. Man, get the hell out of here, man. The fuck wrong with you, man? You probably done gave up every motherfucker in America. Sitting with that bullshit. I'll be damned if I ain't been broadcasting dog fight after dog fight. After your ass. Let's check another one of these Redboy dogs out. Old Pit Stop Red, man. That dog there, heavy red boy. I don't see no Jeep in that. That's all Redboy. You got your little bit of Richardson peaches and cream at the bottom. That's your meddling stuff. That's all Redboy. Hell yeah, boy. The boys got them long haired Eli dogs. Man, this dude ain't left from out my thing yet, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I ain't never seen nobody like him, man. I ain't never seen nobody like him. You worry about Samurai, you worry about Big Hill, you worry about all these channels, and cause you can't get your shit together. You been up here longer than all of us. You started out with the breakfast show. Now you's a damn joke. You know what I'm saying? You started off with the breakfast show when you was lying to people about Michael Myers, Team Mike, Team Mike. Now everybody know you're a damn joke. You running around here talking about a wide kicker, wide kicker. Man, you ain't no damn dog, man. What the hell wrong with you, man? Make a whole nother YouTube page just to be a troll. The only motherfucker. Go ahead now. I ain't gonna say nothing. Oh no, Mitch, man. One thing about it, he can never get to me, but I can always get to him. All I gotta do is go do a little 5-minute video playing with my dog. He go make a whole video talking about my dog and all kind of stuff. When really he jealous, he can't touch him. He can't do nothing like I could do on the videos with my dogs. I can just go sit in the chair and just pet my dog and just talk to the world. He can't do none of that shit, so he jealous. He mad. He like, I don't understand. If you don't fuck with a person like me, why come over to my channel? You know what I'm saying? He want a reason to talk about me. His reason to talk about me tomorrow is because he down in the chat talking about whatever he talking about. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen here. Why would you want to get up on a snitch nigga channel? That don't make sense, dog. I don't talk to motherfuckers who ain't got no bulldog credentials. Motherfucker, that's plain out and simple. Only way you can get up here is you talk about some bulldog. Bitch, you can't talk about no bulldog, so what the hell is you getting on my channel? You got no reason to be here. You out of place right now, homie. You can't own dogs. Everybody in my chat right now can own dogs. You out of place, fam. You out of place. You can type what you want to type, and the only reason you still in the chat because I'm allowing you to be down there. I can easily boot you out, dog. But I'm letting you stay there because I know you staying here listening to me talk hurts you more, and every second you stay here, your bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? You can't do shit with these damn dogs, man. Snitch, 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 snitch. You ain't got shit. You can't show shit. You can't do shit. And you done prove you ain't worth shit. Like I say, Maul can't ain't around to back you up no more. Let me up, rat bastard. Tell me about some dogs, pussy ass nigga. You the only rat with the open case. You the only motherfucker got the open case lying like you ain't got to go back. This motherfucker said he had to go back for a review. You still ain't told us what you went back for the review for yet. Everybody got to go to a review when they go to court. When they go to court and get a charge, everybody got to go back for a review. But you the only person got to go back for a review after they've been convicted or something. Nobody go back for no damn review, bitch. You got open shit. That's what you talking about. Dog, stop talking me to death. Stop talking me to death. You told on my old can't. You told on my old can't. Woo. Which radar y'all talking about down in the chat? Don't worry, Mitch. I'm gonna get him out here in a few minutes, man. I can't be around no alternative school for so long. Don't worry about it. He'll be gone in a few seconds. It's exactly why he have 10 people in his chat and he over here in mine. I'd be damn if I ever be in his damn chat, boy. Shit, man. I like to smell good when I go around women. I don't want to smell like no damn shit. Hunter Red's little mate. Man, big salute to all my brothers out there that taking care of them pets, doing what they got to do. Smoking me a big one. Got me a Redboy Jocko sitting right here beside me. I turn the camera on right now and make that motherfucker jump off a damn building. He's so damn mad. I show that motherfucker this damn yellow giant dog. He'll jump off a damn building. He down there talking about let me up like a little bitch. Let me up, man. Go get up on your own channel, dog. You ain't up over there yet? Damn. The hell, man. Man, this boy's food, dog. I'm gonna have me some black stuff in a minute, though. I'm gonna have me some black stuff in a minute. I've been doing a little bit of scouting, Bruce Banner. Big salute out to Bruce Banner in the building, man. Bruce, man, I've been seeing you earlier, and I probably shout out earlier. I ain't sure. Big salute out to Bruce Banner, man. We got that great interview. I'm probably gonna drop that tomorrow for y'all brothers. You know, great interview with the brother Bruce Banner. You know, we talking about some good old dog talk. You know, so y'all stay tuned to that tomorrow as well. Hatton's Bokeem. Hatton's Bokeem. I'm gonna try to pull it up, Mitch. Okay, let's see what we got here. Mitch want me to pull up something right here. We got Truett's sister, two-timer, bred to Marlowe's Chance. Marlowe's Chance is off Marlowe's Bulldog, and Marlowe's Fanny, which is off Marlowe's Britches and William Sandy. Champion Miller's Red Man. See, these old school Red Boy dogs, man. These old school Red Boy dogs. For one, the pedigree was in it in 2004, you know, which lets me know these are the old school dogs. Now, having a dog like that bred. Now, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Mitch, or either any of the brothers, the Red Boy brothers down in the chat. If I say that I got Hatton's Bokeem in my backyard, just say, you know, about I got Bokeem in my backyard. Is this a pedigree that I can show you that you gonna say this legitimate in modern day times? You know what I'm saying? Or you gonna say something don't look right? Now I remember that that Red Boy coming down off that Georgia stuff. I remember some of that stuff. Yes, sir, man. That pair, they look good. And like I said, that pair was ended in 2004. You know, I think online pair didn't start in 2001. So shit, that was at the beginning of, you know, that's how you know that's that old school, that 90s blood. When it come to Red Boy and the people that know about Red Boy, I ask once again, if you was around during that time, you know, did Red Boy produce any sons that was producing better than he was during that time? You know, just like we got dog, you got yellow, and then you got dogs off of yellow that, you know, may not be, you know, quite as popular as he is, but they maybe have produced better than he did, or you know, at the same level that he did. Hey, I tell you what, Mitch, that's some hellified stuff to have some you know, have in your yard there if you got it bred up like that. That's some hellified Red Boy stuff there. Hey, Mitch, you better breed it with the right female, man. Breed it with the right female. Get you a nice litter off of it. You'll have something there, buddy. You'll have something there. Yes, sir. I'm doing, like I said, Mitch, I'm doing some scouting, man. I'm doing some scouting. I'm looking at certain things, when I want to do my little adding and stuff. I'm doing some scouting and seeing how I want to add. Because I got a couple dogs I've been looking at, but it's certain things I, I'm not gonna say I'm picky, but I am picky at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It's certain things I'm looking at, and I know if I need to add something, it got to be a reason I'm breeding. I just don't want to breed just to breed, or just to say I'm breeding with an Eli dog, or just to say I'm breeding with a Jeep dog. I want to be a reason I'm breeding with that dog. Man, Mitch, this is what I want to know, Mitch. This is what I want to know, Mitch. Why in the hell is Red Boy not on the rum list? How can Red Boy have so many exceptional dogs? How can Red Boy be one of the best producers in the American Pit Bull game to ever touch down, but he's not on the damn top 5 in the rum list? How is that possible, Mitch? And I understand how it's possible because they go by points and stuff like that. But I'm saying at the end of the day, now that we in 2025, if we redo the whole rum list and say which dogs are more important in the lines, and you do a straight survey, and I'm talking about you sitting down for weeks at a time, and you're not just taking favoritism, you breaking stuff down and seeing which dog was really more relevant. I mean, brothers use that Red Boy shit for everything, man. Red Boy Jeep Rascal, Red Boy Rascal, Red Boy Bolio, Red Boy Eli, Red Boy Jocko. They use Red Boy more than any other line. You don't got like we say, we don't got Bolio Jocko. We don't got Bolio. We may have Bolio Eli, you know what I'm saying, but you don't have as much as you have the Red Boy stuff. Why Red Boy don't get the recognition he's supposed to have? I think Red Boy threw more producers. And if brothers still chasing the Red Boy traits, right now today, brothers got great Red Boy bred dogs, right? I see some great bred Red Boy dogs, and we still chasing the Red Boy traits from back in the days. Everybody that get Red Boy dogs, if just say if I got an Eli yard, right? And I'm looking to bring something else in. All right. Now, I know my partner over here got Red Boy dogs. I'm gonna be like, okay, I can go breed him because that's gonna give me my goal. We still thinking about them same Red Boy traits. So a dog that's breeding that good, a dog that's still throwing you them traits this long, man, and man, just off bingo alone. So when you start adding all the other Red Boy dogs in it, just imagine if their families would trickle all down. Shit, that Red Boy shit is like the dominant shit. Yep, Cool Beans. And that's the thing we was talking about. Big salute to you, Cool Beans. That's the thing we was talking about one time. And when the flunky had got up there and talked about something about Buck and Yellow Buck, or he was saying something about them or whatever, being the best duo of all times. You know what I'm saying? Dog, you go to best father and son duo rather. You go to Red Boy. You got Red Boy, you got Yellow John, you got Grand Champion Yellow, you got Mayday, you got Barracuda. That's just one family that we going down from. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Barracuda, got notable sons. And then we go another route. You got Red Boy, you got Yellow John, you got Grand Champion Yellow, you got Big John, you got his sons and his notable kids. Now to say we go another route, you got when you go to Yellow, then you got Rodney, or one of them other dogs, JR, any of them dogs that coming down off Yellow, you know. So it's like a lot of them lines, they not producing like the Red Boy stuff is. And we can't really say really much about the Jocko, whether it's the Jocko that do it or what, because we don't got enough of it. We only got the half that made the Redboy Jocko strain. We don't got nothing else bred with Jocko to say that Jocko bring all his gameness to the table. But like you said, Redboy didn't have any grands or anything like that. And Yellow John came along. But then, that's all Redboy. Hey, Cool Beans, that goes back to the question I just asked as well, Cool Beans. Is it better for me to get a dog directly off Redboy or get a dog bred like Yellow John? You know what I'm saying? Which one would I get the dog that's more like Redboy from? Coming directly off Redboy or a dog that's bred like Yellow John? Redboy, top and bottom. And Cool Beans, we may have our answer. We may have our answer because look at the production. Look at Yellow John production compared to Redboy production. But I think maybe Redboy probably bred more than Yellow John. But when we talk about, you can't really give Yellow John no props without giving Redboy all the props at the end of the day. There's no way I can try to make it sound like Redboy ain't producing or whatever. Redboy is the head of all that shit, man. Now, Yellow John is a dog I wish I could have laid hands on one time, just walk around the corner just to say I had him in my arms one time, just played with him. You know what I'm saying? And Redboy as well. Now, I'm going to pull this dog here up real quick. This a Redboy dog. This a dog, Mr. Boudreux, that's under Mr. Boudreux name. This is Boudreaux's Marty. Boudreaux's Marty is coming down off the Bailey's Crip on the top and the Bailey's Jake Redbone on the bottom. Now, this is what I'm talking about, right? If Mr. Boudreux makes this breeding right here to one of his pure Eli dogs, now you got a Redboy Eli cross that you do not really see in the public like that. That's coming straight from the sources, I mean, It's almost like, let me look at this dog offspring. Let me look at his offspring. Cowboys, Reezy. Let's see what that dog was coming down off of. See if they got Eli, Abraham Bull stuff. Let's see. Klaus dog, nah. Yeah, see. See, if he'd have bred this dog with an Eli dog, straight Eli dog, that he running, man, that would have been a hellified cross. At least to see if it was gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Look at Bailey's Crip. Bailey's Crip, buckskin and white, red nose. Hey, Mitch, how did that Redboy Eli stuff turn out? That was coming directly off the old school stuff. The stuff back in the days, Redboy Eli. Yeah. The brother say, John Denver say Redboy blood about some of the best blood out there. I tell you what, man, like I said, you can cross it with pretty much anything. And a lot of people always say they need just a little pinch of Redboy in them, no matter what they got. Oh, I need a little bit of Redboy in them. Oh, it's Redboy Eli hounds out here. It's Redboy Eli hounds. It's definitely that. But what I'm talking about is Redboy Eli hounds that was crossed from the old dogs. A lot of the Eli dogs, when you know, a lot of times brothers say Eli and the dog not Eli. The dog got Eli in it. When Mr. Boudreux breeded Eli, it's gonna be a straight Eli dog. You may have Eli in your pedigree 2 times. It's a chance Mr. Boudreux would have had an Eli dog on his yard with Eli within the 4 generations. It just depends on how old the dog would have been. At least in the 5th, maybe in the 5th or the 6th, but it just depends on how old the dog would have been. There's a difference of breeding a red boy dog that came off a red boy son to an Eli dog than breeding a red boy Eli dog today. It's a big difference. And we'd have say he'd have bred Bailey's Bingo son to an Eli bitch. You know, pure Eli. Now when it come to Tab and all them are red boy Jeep crosses. Now when it come to famous dogs, Eli run short. Now I'm about to get on them Eli dogs' ass. Eli run short when it come on famous dog. Big salute out to the brother Ken Lightning out there, man, holding it down, man. Big salute out to you, my brother. Oh yeah, man. And you know, we like we say, we done seen that the money ruined the dog game. So we gonna put it on that, and we gonna put it on the fact that so many confiscations of these dogs, man. Brothers still got their papers in their house. They got the Eli dog confiscated, that real deal Eli dog, but they did find a black one that looked like them. You know, so we gonna blame it on the confiscations and the just the fact that money took over the dog game, and the laws change as well. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you like this, man. If the right brother, we can always say 45 minute this, 45 minute that. If the right brother get the right damn dog, that's all she wrote, no matter what line of dog it is. It can be an Eli dog, but the right brother got them dogs or them line of dogs, and they know what they doing with them dogs, man. Hey boy, you gonna have a problem. You know what I'm saying? It just and then it's like you take the best line of dogs and give them to somebody that don't know what they're doing, man. They gonna get washed through. They gonna go back where they from, and they gonna get their ass whipped left and right, left and right. They don't know what the hell they doing with them dogs. You know what I'm saying? So you know you can take any line. Really, is where the line fall in at. You know, maybe yellow dogs popular over here, the red boy dogs popular over here, the Jeep dogs and stuff. A lot of that stuff popular, but you know, it just the area that the dog's in. You know, you got people that like Eli dogs that never seen an Eli dog do the shit that we be talking about. All the Eli dogs they seen do who was doing, you know, doing good stuff. They know what they doing with it. And different lines, you got different lines. That's why I always say about the Mayday stuff right here, right? This is what I'm always gonna stand on. And I got Mayday dogs. You know what I'm saying? When it come to Big John and then when it come to Mayday, you know, Big John is a family that you know what you can get from this family. It's a line of dogs. You know what you're going to get. You know how it's coming. That's why I speak the way I speak about the puppies coming out. You take a cur, you breed it to a damn Shih Tzu, you still going to get some bulldog. Because it's a family of consistent dogs doing consistent things year after year after year after year after year. You know, I'm not going to lie about it. But when it come to Mayday, he been bred so many times. We don't know which family is the family of gold. Like the brother say, the brother with the gold make the rules. We don't know which family is the gold and which family is the aluminum, which family is the copper, which family is the silver. We don't know because this bitch been fucking more than damn my man Wilt Chamberlain and them. You know, this motherfucker been breeding. So we don't know because he been bred so many different ways, and his dogs are so popular. So you might have a Mayday Sorrel dog, you might got a Mayday this dog or Mayday that dog, and all these different Mayday dogs bred up all different kind of ways, and none of them from one consistent family. The brothers who did make consistent families with them, they can tell you more about that stuff, and they probably have more success with their Mayday dogs than your average Mayday breeder because they run in one family of them, and they know how it's throwing, what the traits coming from, and what how the traits gonna come down. You know what I'm saying? You can just run and go jump on a Mayday dog, or run and go jump on I'm just using Mayday right now. Run and go jump on a Mayday dog and thinking that you got one like the brother my brother YB Yard Boy. You might think you got a Mayday dog like Yard Boy Mayday dog, and you just want to go breed with somebody else Mayday. Oh, I got a Mayday dog too. But yours ain't like the family that his coming from. You know what I'm saying? Or yours ain't like the family that the brother BKK's on coming from. You know what I'm saying? Or City Boy's on coming from. It's different families. There's so many different families of the Mayday stuff, and nobody knows which family is the royal family. That's what I mean, you know. And when it comes to the Big John stuff, there's only one family. So it ain't no, I got to choose between this and I got to choose between that. I got to choose. It's one family. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy for us to figure out and say this, or easy for me to communicate with a brother from across town, and he got 50% Big John in it, because I know what that 50% gonna do. Don't get me wrong, I don't know what his dog gonna do, but if it's bred the way he says bred, I know what consistency do. It means over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta give, and I always have to give the Big John brothers props on that end. You know what I'm saying? Because of the simple fact that they harbored some traits for that longer time, harbored some genes from one family of dogs that longer time. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard to find Grand Champion yellow dogs that ain't got Mayday in it in modern day time. Straight Grand Champion yellow dogs with no Mayday in it, modern day time. Find them for me. No Mayday, no Big John. Straight Grand Champion yellow. I'm not saying they don't exist because I know they out there. But what I'm saying is they're not as it's not as many of them as you have your other dogs. When most people try to say, "Oh, I got a yellow dog," they got Mayday in it. They got the yellow through Mayday. You know, then they may have it through Big John or one of them dogs like that. You know, and some brothers have your hardcores, Bozak, stuff like that, and different dogs. But the more you leave away from that Mayday stuff, the less people you have with them dogs. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, I don't. Only thing I know about Mayday is what I read about Mayday Mitch, and what what folk know, the stories that brothers give me. You know what I'm saying? I never had no dealings with Mayday. I was dealing with Crossroad when he went into Barracuda though, with Champion Fatty. You know what I'm saying? Because folk had to watch the yard while he was going to match into Barracuda. You know, so I was around when he went into Barracuda, but and I was around when Mayday made Dog of the Year. I just don't know much about him as far as a story to validate something, or to talk trash about him, or to give him his props. I just gotta call it the way I read it. Yep. Yep. That Travis dog, I seen some good dogs that came down off of him, off that Tant stuff. Man, one thing about Tant, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say this as well. We can say he was a crook, because we know he was a crook. We know a lot of these dogs that came down, supposed to come off yellow, wasn't off yellow at all. Some of these brothers had blue dogs off yellow, green dogs off yellow, red and damn colors yellow don't produce, right? You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, at the end of the day, Tant still known to have produced some of the best bulldogs, that came around, to this day. He produced some of the best bulldogs, man. You can't take it away from him. He was crooked in his way, but that's when that money and all that stuff come into play. But the man had a good bulldog. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm gonna say this. In my opinion, Redboy, one of the best dogs breeding in history, and I can't say that without saying Yellow is one of the best breeding dogs in history. You know, and we could take that list of 10 dogs. You gotta have Redboy, you gotta have Yellow in the top damn 5. Even them dogs, Tudors, Dabo, and them, they didn't show that they produced their traits like Yellow and them dogs, man. Redboy and them dogs. You don't see dogs right now looking like Tudors, Dabo, that because many of us haven't even seen Dabo, so we don't know how he actually looked like that. But Redboy, many of us ain't seen Redboy. But we see them dogs today, and that's a Redboy dog. This motherfucker damn 20 years old. He ain't even seen Bingo, none of them damn dogs. Crypto, none of them. Oh, that's a Redboy dog because the dog traits, you know what I'm saying? But the Dabo stuff, man, we don't really know. When we see a dog, we might, that's a Grand Champion Yellow dog right there. That's a dog coming off that yellow stuff. Because you see a buckskin black mask or a Redboy Jocko looking dog. But that Dabo stuff, we don't really know. So that's why I say, can Dabo even be in the top 5 when it comes to breeding? Even though we know he's in everybody's pedigree? And we talking about relevancy. If it wasn't for Dabo, of course, a lot of dogs wouldn't exist. But was he actually that good of a producer, basically? City boy, what it is? Cakewalk, what's going on with you? What's going on with you? Hey, Mitch, I agree with you with that, Mitch. I agree with you, because I'm going by what the people that seen these dogs, what the stories say. I hear more people saying that they think Big John would have beat Mayday than I hear people saying Mayday would have beat Big John. Only people out here saying Mayday would have beat Big John, outside of some of the old schoolers, that like going harder may say Mayday would have beat them. But only people out here outside of the Mayday brothers from back then is some of these younger brothers that don't know neither one of the dogs. And they just going by the hype. But the brothers that was around with Big John and the brothers that was around with Mayday, from what I hear, they would give it to Big John. From what I hear, he was a whole lot. He got it done a whole lot faster than Mayday. You know what I'm saying? But just good stories, man. Just good stories. Two good dogs, two half brothers that never met. Some people would never say, I'm gonna put two half brothers on each other because they don't want to put the same line on each other. But then you got other people that'll put two half brothers on them to see which dog is the best. You know what I'm saying? Some brothers wouldn't mind putting Mayday on Yellow. You know what I'm saying? But in my eyes, that's a straight violation. You know what I'm saying? I made this motherfucker. Why the hell you want to bring him on me? I ain't got nothing to prove. I done proved something by producing you a bulldog. This is why I tell brothers, am I not supposed to produce better than myself? We got to start getting in our head and understand that we supposed to produce better than ourselves. So it shouldn't be no knock to Big John. It shouldn't be no knock to Yellow if I say my dog is better than Yellow. My dog is better than Big John. They supposed to be, that means your dog did what he was supposed to do. Now, it may not go right with your ego, but your dog did what he was supposed to do. He produced better than him. Not equal to him, not just almost like he is, but he produced better than him. Now, if Yellow, out of all the dogs that Yellow produced, if he was a great producer, like we say, he produced at least one dog that was better than him, and we ain't found that motherfucker. We haven't found him. He slipped out our damn hands. Out of all these damn dogs, which dog was better than damn Yellow? Mayday produced a dog that was better than him that we slipped and let by because we keep Mayday on such a high pedestal. All the dogs did the same thing. Eli produced better than him, but we can't find him because we still want to worry about Eli. His grandson can't be better than him. I'm going back to the daddy. But the whole thing of the program is to go better and better and better and better. I mean, that's what we're supposed to be doing. At least, like I say, we always take credit for being better than them brothers from the 30s, but we won't take credit for being better than them brothers from the 70s. We always say, oh, yeah, we bred better the Bulldogs than them brothers back then. Lighting up them brothers. We got better Bulldogs. They getting better now. They getting better. But we don't say that when it come to Mayday them. We don't say that when it come to Redboy them, Jeep them, and all them type of dogs. We don't say that then. We get to being quiet and all kind of shit. But we produce better dogs. You can bet your bottom dollar. Each one of them dogs I done mentioned tonight, them produce a dog better than them. It's just the fact that they had that recognition. You know what I'm saying? Big salute out. Big salute out to Going Hard in the building, man. Big salute out to y'all brothers, man. Hey, Going Hard. I knew it, boy, when I say something about that Mayday versus Big John, man. That's why I had to say it off top. I say y'all brothers probably gonna be the ones to tell you about that shit, dog. And it'll be brothers like y'all that can talk about who you think would have won, man. Because I can just only give my opinion, and I'm just giving my opinion from a distance. You know what I'm saying? But why we don't think we producing better than the dogs themselves? We got Mayday out there, and if Going Hard got a dog on Mayday, as soon as he say this dog better than Mayday, he gonna get knocked by everybody. You know what I'm saying? But that's what the dog was supposed to do. It's like we working in reverse on ourselves, man. We tell ourselves the dog's supposed to produce better, and then we turn around and the dog can't produce better. Oh, this dog, he better. He producing better than his granddaddy. I'm gonna go back to the granddaddy. Or I'm gonna go back to the one over here. Now, one thing about Barracuda, I will say Union County, and we always have to keep in mind, because them boys like to give him the hound dog treatment all the time. Barracuda got a lot of Jocko in them compared to a lot of other dogs. That's Redboy Jocko and that Mayday stuff. Because he off Mayday, but then they went back to that to that yellow stuff with more that Redboy Jocko and Jocko dogs in them. So Barracuda got a little more Jocko in it. If you want to focus in on the Jocko, Barracuda is one of the dogs that got it in them outside of termite. The termite stuff got the same Dangerous Dan type stuff in it. Now, Cool Beans say, why when Walt called Mayday out and Victor finally said he would do it for any amount of money or bag of dog food, Walt shut up. See, now I don't know what Cool Beans got his information from, you know what I'm saying? But they never called Big John out. You know what I'm saying? They never called Big John out. They wait till he get about damn 8, 9, 10 years old, want to call him out, and then they want Big John to travel out of state. You know what I'm saying? So wherever you got that story from, you know what I'm saying? I can't say. I'm only telling the story from my end. From my end, it was never no call out. You want me to come over here? You want me to come to Wisconsin? I'm just naming states. These ain't the states. You want me to come to Tennessee? You want me to come over here? Come down here and what them boys call it, the Dixie. Come down here. Where you came from, Mayday. Come on back down here. One thing about it, dog, we might fight amongst each other, but I promise you this, I ain't letting nobody else talk all kind of bullshit and then try to make a dog look bad when he wasn't. I never heard Big John, what I'm saying, back down from no Mayday. You know what I'm saying? I never heard that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna say it didn't happen. I'm just gonna tell you what I heard. Victor didn't want that smoke until Big John got old. And when he got old, then he talking about coming out of town, going this place and that place. But like I said, dog, it's two sides to every story, and then it's the third side, the truth. One thing about it, both dogs made good dogs, man. The Big John stuff produced good dogs, from the time he was born to the time he was producing, and the Mayday stuff made great dogs. That's why I say, man, that Redboy and that Yellow John stuff, man, that shit was serious. That stuff trickled down into to them dogs, and it's still trickling down. Now, brother going hard say Mayday beat a 4-timer, a 5-timer. You know what I'm saying? And that type of stuff matter. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff matter, but I can't argue that fact going hard. I ain't gonna lie, I can't argue that fact because you right about that. That matters. But he was a champion. That's all I know. You know what I'm saying? I may can get a little more information on it, but and you know what I'm saying? But I tell you what, Victor knew where Big John was at. He ain't make his way over there. He went a whole lot of places, but he ain't tumble his ass on Big John. He could have got it. Victor could have got that smoke if he really wanted it now. Because Crossroad was right over here. And Crossroad, I tell you, Crossroad and Victor was homeboys, just like y'all boys going hard. Them boys was homeboys. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell you, I had them dogs off that Mayday stuff, off that Pee Wee dog that was off Angel Fire and Mayday, I want to say. But shit, Victor knew where that Big John stuff was at. He could tumble on it. You really couldn't pour him on it either. He knew where to stay at to keep his victories and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? See, that's the thing. That's the thing about it, Cool Beans. Them boys went into real caliber. Them boys got real caliber stuff that they know that with their dogs, man. We talking about one dog, and he talking about a family of dogs. You comparing one dog to a family of dogs. If you go to Mayday right now, tell me one family of Mayday dogs that you can rely on, top and bottom. The top and bottom is Mayday, and you can go get it right now in 2025. Top and bottom, Mayday. Straight Mayday. Mayday and maybe one other male. But you can go get you a Big John dog. You can't just breed any Mayday dog to a damn Shih Tzu to a Greyhound and get a damn Bulldog. You can take a Big John dog and your percentage is going to be a whole lot higher than just taking a Mayday dog right now, because the genes was trapped in better with the Big John dog over time than the Mayday dogs. Everybody got Mayday dogs. Everybody don't got Big John dogs. And they bred different as well. Big John don't got the bolio in them. Straight Redboy Jocko. Now, you going hard, you say Mayday went to Cody, gave up 12 pounds when he went into Cody. Now, this is another thing I want to speak on now. Back in them days now, when you went catch dog weight, everybody was giving up something. You was gonna never be the same weight as the next man. So either you was gonna give up or he was gonna give up. One or the other. Either he's 60 and you 50, 58, or you 55, or you 65 and he's 60. Somebody gonna always be over the other dog in that catch weight shit. You know what I'm saying? But if you hooking in at weights, if they was hooked in at weights, I'm quite sure Cody would have never been that big over him. But they went catch weight probably. So when you go catch weight, you know how it go. But that was a hellified dog to beat a dog 12 pounds bigger than he was. Now, brother Mick said he was there. He said Cody wasn't Davis' dog. Oh yeah, catch weight is catch weight. Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, you just come in whatever you come in at. Come in whatever you come in at. But regardless of how you look at it, it still proves what we talking about. You know, we arguing about, we not arguing, but we talking about two of the best Redboy Jocko dogs throughout our times. You know what I'm saying? Like they're still floating around now. And then the family's still floating around. It's two half brothers, one bred with the Bolio, one bred with the Jocko side. You know what I'm saying? Still to this day, a brother can choose to go Mayday. If he want to go Mayday, he can go Big John. If you want to go Big John, when you come with the Mayday, you got your Hollisworth punch in it with the Bolio stuff. You got that punch coming through with it. You know, one thing I will say, the Mayday jeans is strong, boy. The Mayday jeans is strong. You can see the Mayday jeans about as strong as you can see them Redboy jeans from that bingo stuff. You know, you can look at a dog in modern day time, like that dog got some Mayday in it. You know, that dog got some Mayday in it. Mayday jeans is strong. You can't look at no dog and say that's a Big John dog. You know what I'm saying? I can just go up to Cool Beans, yo, what you got there, boy? It can be a black dog. Man, that dog got some Mayday in it, man. So Mayday he got some strong genes now. I like a good buck dog too, Sal Brisier. I like a good buck dog too, man. Hey, Mitch, last time I talked to Eric, man, I was working at the restaurant and I called his phone up. I got his number. I called his phone up, man, and he was surprised to hear from me. And he was like, man, I tried to get him to tell me. So that's when I first started doing my little dog channel. And I tried to get him to talk some dogs and shit. Eric said he ain't want to talk about no dang on dogs. Eric said him and his wife about to move overseas. I ain't gonna tell you the country. He told me, you know, invading that brother privacy. He said he was moving overseas and he gonna have a life full of fishing. He said he gonna fish the rest of his life. And now, you know, and he was telling me, you know, about his son and his son a grown man now. You know what I'm saying? Son a grown man now. He should be in his early 20s by now. Yeah, he was talking about that and just asking about, you know, different people back from back home and stuff like that. And we had a good little probably talk about 30 minutes, man. And that was the last time I talked to him. And at that time, he was in Florida. He was down in Florida. Say he was fishing out there on down there on that Fort Walton coast down there. But I had a lot of good times with Crossroad, man. Things end up kind of bad at the end, you know, but you know, like I said, I talked to him since then, all is well. But I had a lot of good times with Crossroad, man. Um, like I said, he had a lot of good dogs that came directly from some of these brothers, you know, that we get a lot of these dogs got in our pedigrees, man. He had a lot of great dogs. Hey, Mitch, I tell these brothers, I say, man, I think Crossroad made a mistake. Him and Big John made a mistake by not breeding their dogs together way back in the days. I think they should have bred that Toe Jam shit with that Big John shit, and they would have had some hellified damn dogs as well. Hey, Cool Beans. No, he ain't confused, man. That brother that if anybody in the chat know what he talking about them dogs that Cody them dogs, he know 'em. Hey, I couldn't even pronounce it, bro. I'm about to try to pronounce it right now. Sabir Abdul Basir. Sabir, Sabir. Hey, dog. Abdul. Now I had a couple of dogs off lock and load going hard, but I didn't really like them, man. We got a couple of them off lock and load. You can't really judge a dog production off 2 dogs, but we got a couple of them off lock and load. Lock and load was a good dog himself, you know what I'm saying? Lock and load was a good dog himself, but the 2 we had off of them, and another thing I'm gonna say going hard, when you're young and you go through and fuck up a dog that really would have been good, if I'd have just sat on them, let them grow a little bit, let them mature a little bit, you know what I'm saying? When you're young, you ruin a lot of good dogs, man. Me and my homeboys talk about it all the time, man. Even 15 years ago, like, man, we had all that tab stuff, all that Chinaman, Eli stuff, Redboy stuff, man, yellow stuff. Dogs offer this stuff, man. You get rid of dogs, you sell dogs, dogs die. You know what I'm saying? Brothers lose dogs, people steal your dogs. Now, now I will say this now. Since I start doing the YouTube shows and stuff, I got a different respect for Mayday dogs. Cause I look at a lot of y'all brother shows and different people dogs on Facebook and different things and listening and seeing and seeing different styles of dogs. I see different styles of Mayday dogs, you know what I'm saying? More than what I'm just the ones that I was used to with Crossroad. You know what I'm saying? Even though his was coming directly off Mayday, he had the brother of the Mayday daughter and Mayday son over there, brother and sister. Yeah, man. Like you got dogs like Hardcore Bozak. That's the half brother as well. I want to say. I want to say he got the rascal in him though. But when you look at his production wise, as far as Mayday, Big John, and them, we can say, oh, he wasn't bred as much. Situations happen. Dog men get raided. Dogs get stolen. Uh, Brothers don't breed off the yard. You know what I'm saying? I always tell you, man, we want to have that private stock. We want to have that private stock. Then 30 years down the line, nobody ain't got your stock. You know what I'm saying? And brothers like us, we wondering why nobody ain't got them. Man, there's some hellified dogs. If only if somebody would have been breeding them. Nope, he wanted to have private stock. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times brothers have great dogs with the private stock, but you can have even greater dogs when you breed to the person who you got too much pride to breed to. When I say the Big John and the Toe Jam shit should have bred, dog, there's no way brothers live in a 10-mile radius of each other during this time. You know what I'm saying? No way brothers live in a 10-mile radius with this many famous dogs and they don't breed with each other. There's no way that happens, dog. It does, but it goes to, like I said, I don't want to breed with yours. I got the best. You don't want to breed with mine. You got the best. But there's no way Fatty them should have been there. Toe Jam, a son of Yellow, should have been right there, that close to Big John, another son of Yellow, and they didn't make them breedings, man. That shit would have been, boy, look here. And then we could have made the breedings back then. We could have made the breedings. So it's no excuse for neither one. I can't blame it on them when I could have took the same dogs and bred them myself and start that family from then. I didn't have to wait on them. I could have did it. Or the next brother who was dealing with them brothers and the same dogs, they could have did it. But somebody should have did it from the main core, the main dogs that's coming off Toe Jam and the main ones that was coming off Fatty. You know, them lay down dogs, man, them fatty dogs, them lay down dogs, lay down on your ass for 30 minutes. Come on back. Come on back in there. You know, um, I used to love them fatty dogs, man. I ain't never really liked the Mayday dogs, but I used to like the fatty stuff and the Toe Jam stuff. Oh, boy, I love that shit. Now I'm gonna tell you right now who had to connect with David Tant. I don't know how he got to connect, I don't know what he meant, what him and Ted had going on. But that brother Mike Caton, that Crossroad used to deal with, that brother Mike, who really had Toe Jam, that brother had the yellow dog, son. That brother had dogs, all kind of dogs from 10 over there. Coming down off this dog, coming down off that dog. 2 times yellow bred this way, 2 times. He was the dude with the yellow dogs, and Crossroad was the man who dealt with the public. Mike didn't deal with the public like that. Crossroad dealt with the public. And Crossroad took the dogs, did the selling, did the rolling, did all that other shit. But Mike was the man to sit in the back, and he the one that had all the yellow dogs. He stayed in North Myrtle Beach. Crossroad stayed what we call Loris, and I was at Conway. And in a big circle, I can go in that whole area in 30 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes, that whole area in a big circle, you know. So we was all right there. And with the Big John shit, there's no reason for that shit not to be bred together, man. But shit happens, man. Shit happens. All we can do now is all we can do now going hard is get on that yellow school bus and talk about it, man. Talk about them old school stories, shit that it didn't happen. Yeah, I had something off the Bozak stuff, man. Bred back to the Big John stuff. Some of them Big John dogs got that Bozak in it, and that's the stuff that got the rascal in it. I think AAA gonna probably be one of your next dogs off of yellow. That's gonna be probably it's probably gonna be a dog that's gonna be credited for a lot of these dogs out here. So many of them dogs, they say AAA was the daddy for when yellow was dead. I don't know that for a fact. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you the stories that I heard. Now let me go back to what I just asked y'all. Is it better for me to get a dog off of yellow, or is it better for me to get a dog bred like AAA or one of them? You know, they got a little more than yellow in them. Yellow plus a little bit more. Now, if Toe Jam is off AAA, right? Toe Jam look more like yellow than the Big John stuff. Toe Jam offspring look more like yellow than the Big John dogs. They took more, in my opinion, they took more after the Yellow John stuff and the Jocko stuff. You know, um, you see your yellow looking dogs, your buckskin black mass, but they didn't really look like the Toe Jam dogs. The Toe Jam dogs, they look like the yellow hound dog looking dogs. They had a little bit of muscle, but not much. But they was big dogs and they had the big ears and all that shit. And they had that automatic go forever. Let me ask you this, Mitch. Is it such thing as a 3 and a 4 hour cur? In your opinion, Mitch, is it such thing as a 3 and a 4 hour cur? And of course, a dog can cur out in 3 or 4 hours. But do you get rid of that dog that you lost with in 3 to 4 hours? In your opinion? Going hard, it ain't throw you no pups at all, or you mean no pups as far as no fire, or no pups at all? Or no pups at all? Yeah, I got you. Now the T Bud, bro, that's the Eli stuff, right? Man, you need to see how Mr. Tant doing, man. Need to see how Mr. Tent doing. We don't got to get no interviews or nothing like that. Just see how the man doing, man. You know, everybody had their ups, everybody had their downs. You know, shit. Just see how the man doing. We all got it, man. Dogs out here somewhere or another. You know what I'm saying? Some brothers got them. You know what I'm saying? Um, shit. The stuff I'm gonna say, like, you know, the stuff that Tank got out here, the dogs that he got out here, and what he did for the dog game, as far as breeding wise, it overpowers the stuff that he did that was bad. Yeah, he put out some bullshit. Yeah, he might be shit some people, but the stuff that he put out here that was good, it overshadows that. You know what I'm saying? Now, when it come to JR, what do you think about JR? Is it because he wasn't bred, period, or he wasn't bred but one or two times or something? Why he don't got no kind of production level? Or why nobody don't really, you know, wasn't trying to breed him? Now we got a certified dog man said, yeah, occurs occur. Now, Mitch, boy, I'm gonna have to get you up here, dog. I'm gonna have to get you up here one night. We're gonna start a fresh show, a fresh damn show like Jeopardy. Man, how the hell does occur, Mitch? Now, Mitch, you telling me, man, you just lost. Now, see, we're not gonna put no $5 and $10 and $20,000 on it. We gonna put us a small $750 on it, Mitch. You know what I'm saying? $750 on it. And then we gonna do this bitch. And you telling me at 3 hours, you gonna damn get rid of that dog. In actuality, you didn't say you was gonna get rid of him. You just said occur. Oh yeah, when you look at it any other way, you lying to yourself. But Mitch, when you gonna ever run across dogs that give you 3 hours every day? And I know I'm talking to a real dog man. You ain't gonna throw away no 3 or 4 3-hour dogs in a 6-month period of time. Come on, man. We got these band dog motherfuckers getting back up here in game dog talk again. You know what I'm saying? If a dog stop, he stop. You know what I'm saying? If a dog stop, he stop. That's no doubt. But what I'm saying is the amount of money on the show sometimes depends on whether you're gonna put that dog down or not. If you got 20,000 on him, yeah, you mad as hell. You want to put him down. You ain't got no money. You ain't got no heavy bread on him. You ain't putting them down. Like I said before, I'm gonna tell you why you're not gonna put them down. Because if you make it to that 3-hour mark and you ain't got no heavy bread on them, you gonna pick the damn dog up. That's why. You're not gonna let the dog lose at 3 and 4 hours when you don't got no damn 30 and 40 grand on it. You're gonna take the L yourself. You're gonna pick him up and you're gonna walk away and you're gonna say, I take this loss. I take this loss. That's 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? But because you got 20 and 30 and 40, $50,000 on it, you're not gonna pick him up now. You're gonna leave him down there. So yeah, it's a difference then. And that's why when these brothers that don't never bulldog before, they be commenting about stuff, they don't understand. You know, they don't understand that type of shit. The difference in the pot gonna make a whole lot of difference in a whole lot of shit. Like I said before, the brothers that want to bet 50,000 every time their dog go out, they'll never find bulldogs. They're gonna find a dog that can make their money for them, but they ain't gonna necessarily find a bulldog. Just because you beating somebody for 50, just because you beat somebody for 100,000, that don't mean shit. That just means y'all got money to play with. It don't got nothing to do with the bulldog quality. I'm gonna tell you how these brothers in the bulldog game is right now. If a brother win $100,000 off a show, these motherfuckers won't even go into him if the man gave him a chance for $1,000. If the man say, let's go right now for 1,000, this motherfucker just won 100,000 off that same dog, and he say, fuck that, load that shit up. We going for 1,000. Anybody who want that smoke, these motherfuckers gonna say, no man, he just won 100,000 with that dog. He just y'all let the money scare y'all. Y'all let the materials scare y'all out y'all dog game. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, we ain't the same, dog. We ain't the same. A person that can't talk to me about dogs, and see, I'm talking to some of these brothers in the chat because I know them, they real bulldoggers. When I know you ain't no real bulldog and you talking about what a person won 2 times and he quit in a rank curve and all that, dog, listen, man, go type with them alternative school people. None of that shit matter, man. Real bulldoggers up here talking today, man. You don't fit in. I done told y'all flunkies, man. You don't fit in. Your daddy came up here earlier. You know what I'm saying? Your little brother was down in the chat a little bit before that. You know, like what the fuck? Y'all getting bored over there? Damn. Man, listen here, man. Hell no, man. You don't see them neither, they dogs, man. All you see them is typing and talking. Right now, we talking about some real dog shit. Yes, sir, man. Cool beans. We can't tell you what kennel we ran up under. You just know, I know, just know we good. We can't tell you what kennel he ran up under when we got these flunkies and alternative school motherfuckers. I ain't let my people slip like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't let my people slip like that. You know? Hey, it is what it is, dog. Nah, man, this is the thing about it. You know, I'm not gonna lie to myself, Mitch. You're not gonna run across no 3-hour dogs every day. You might run across a dog that's gonna bite. You might run across this. You might run across that. You're not gonna run across no dog that's gonna even be there for 3 hours and gonna live through the 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? And bando for life, man. Damn, dog. That's what game dog brothers do, man. We can talk for a long time because we got damn credentials, dog. When you ain't got no damn dog shit to talk about, I would understand that type of shit. Y'all flunkies getting tired, all y'all crowding up here at the same damn time. Where your damn daddy at, dog? I just talked about your little brother down there in the chat. You got one down there, you got two. Where your damn daddy at? He's somewhere around here. Let me check my damn back because he was down in my damn basement a little while ago. He finally left. That bitch stayed down there about 30 minutes. Man, listen here, dog. I'm gonna tell you right now. Motherfucker can't show me where they can go grab 3-hour dogs over and over and over and over and over and over and over. You know what I'm saying? Man, dog, if you don't stop talking that, I'm gonna go ahead and block you out, dog. You come in here talking nonsense, I'm gonna get you on up out of here, dog. You know what I'm saying? One thing about Saul down there, I know he got pit bulls. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna block your band dog having ass up out of here, dog. I ain't having shit, no kind of shit talking from you. You know what I'm saying? You lucky I even let you stay thus far so far, man. I told you, Nanny Dog ain't called me yet. I'm waiting on Master of all Bulldog to call me and give me a price, man, so they can teach your bitch ass something. Man, let me get this bitch ass motherfucker up out of here. He down in my chat worrying about what the hell I'm talking about. Man, use a fake blood, like I said before. You bank statement, all y'all fake bloods, man. All y'all fake bloods. Man, listen here, dog. Y'all niggas ain't gonna do shit. You ain't got nobody gonna do shit for you. You know what I'm saying? You's a wannabe. You don't got no dogs. You don't know nothing about no pedigrees. You ain't never purchased no damn none of the dogs we damn talking about. You can't teach a dummy nothing, man. One thing about it, one thing I know, you can't teach a dummy nothing. One thing, you right about that going hard. That 3-hour cur. You can take that 3-hour cur and go to anybody with confidence. You ain't gonna run into somebody that's gonna take that 3-hour cur three more hours. You know what I'm saying? What's the chances you gonna have to go 3 more hours again? You know this bitch got 3 hours in her. And what's the difference between a dog and schooling? Say you're doing that backyard and you don't want to pick up. You ain't got no money on it. You don't want to pick up yet. You done lost track of time. Now it's 2 hours or something. Why you gonna pick him up now? Why you don't leave him down there and let him go to the end? Because you ain't got no money on it. You gonna pick him up and you gonna save a good dog. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point, dog. You can bet your bottom dollar. If it's only $1,000, $700 and some dollars on the match, if it's some real dog man standing around the box, the dog man gonna say, man, y'all brothers pick y'all dog up for y'all dogs die. Y'all get, both y'all got good dogs. Y'all get y'all dogs up and figure out who gonna pay what before y'all lose y'all damn dog. Dog, when you start getting that 3-hour mark, man, we talking about extraordinary. You ain't not no regular motherfucking damn dog. Man, listen here, man. Anybody need a son for the night, man? Anybody need a son, man? These motherfuckers out here ridiculous. Ain't there one of them ever had a damn dog that damn went an hour and they damn worrying about a 3-hour cur. A cur is a cur. And we ain't heard not there one of them talking about no bulldog shit yet. That's the stuff I be talking about, brothers. I won't argue with none of these motherfuckers man, these motherfuckers damn ain't never leashed up a bulldog before. Let alone put one on the scale or wash one off or any of that type of stuff, man. Man, listen here, dog. You seeking validation, John Kramer. John Kramer, you still seeking validation, dog. That's why you on the channels you on, and that's why you down in the chat right now, and you ain't coming up on my damn show. Man, you ain't got no damn dog credentials. We breed dog. We breed motherfucker with credentials come up here, dog. And if you ain't got no credentials, you just can't be no troll. Y'all boys done troll too much to not have no credentials. All them brothers out there, you ain't got no credentials, that don't mean shit. You dealing with these dogs, but these boys is trolls. You know what I'm saying? When they trolls, they got to have something to stand on. Man, you ain't got to say your name, Mitch. I know who you is. You good. That's why I say it's too many motherfuckers in this chat right now that ain't never damn bulldog. You know what I'm saying? Ain't never bulldog. Man, I talk about whatever the hell I want to talk about. That's why you listening and I'm doing the damn talking, bitch, nigga. That's why you doing the listening and I'm doing the talking. You don't see me on Buck City channel when y'all be over there talking. You don't have me to talk to in the chat when you be over there, dog. You just be talking about me. You know what I'm saying? You don't see me over there because I don't give a damn what y'all talking about. But you care about what I'm talking about. Call me all kind of names, but y'all care about what I'm talking about. I can't kick y'all motherfuckers out my chat. You about like a nigga that the bitch done told you she don't want you no damn more. You still won't damn leave. You know what I'm saying? Man, what the hell wrong with y'all, fam? I'm better than your ass, bitch. Bando for life. I'm better than you. What you gonna do about it? Knuckle up. Knuckle up, knuckle up. Man, listen here, man. Y'all boys talk about fight like I told you before. Soft as hell, Bando. You soft as a motherfucker, dog. It's fucked up when I can look at you and see you soft. Y'all worrying about weight. I'm worrying about is your jaws made of crystals or not. I ain't never seen none of that weight matter when it comes to your jaw. All the muscles you got, none of that shit matter when your jaw get cracked. Ooh-wee. Oh yeah, man. I'll go ahead and put them in timeout. I'm gonna put all of them in timeout, brother Abdul. All of them in timeout. They ain't up but bully breeders any damn way. They ain't kicked off the channel. They just in timeout right now while we talking about this dog stuff. Oh yeah, hey Mitch, appreciate you dropping in tonight, Mitch, man. Appreciate you dropping in tonight. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody rocking with me tonight, man. Brother Abdul, I appreciate you, fam. I know you spelled that motherfucker out for me, but I'm gonna have to sit down and practice that shit. I'm gonna have to practice that, dog. You know what I'm saying? The boys already trying to crack at me, talk about my study and all that. You know how I talk, fam. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna have to practice that. Big salute to you, Abdul, man. I appreciate you rocking with me tonight. You know what I'm saying? Them Redboy dogs. We just talking about them Redboy dogs, and we talking about if I had took a dog off Brandy Girl and I just bred her back to all Brandy Girl offspring, and them dogs come out Brindle, the family of dogs come out Brindle. Then we got a pure family of Brindle Redboy dogs. You know what I'm saying? Pure family of Brindle Redboy dogs. And like I said, each dog carry their own trait, man. Sometimes we look at that pedigree and we be like, okay, this is a Big John dog. This got Rattler, this got Buddy, this got this, that, and it. But we got to realize these dogs going to look like the mama and the daddy. You know what I'm saying? That's who they taking their trait from. And if they get whatever from the descendants, if they get all that from the grandparents and all that, that's cool. And you know, if they bred like that, that's cool. Hey, big salute to going hard, man. Big salute to going hard. Say it's a difference between being in a 3-hour match and watching one. And hey, going hard. I told him, hey, I ain't never been in one, but I tell him, like I said, the one I was in, dog, I was bending over so damn much, I could imagine what 3 hours was. And going hard, let me ask you a question. And Mitch, let me ask you a question before you get up out of here. Dog, when the dog turns, that matters, dog. You got a dog that turn in 30, 45 minutes. Then you got a dog that he ain't turning 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Neither dog turn. And they still 2 hours or something. No dog turn yet. It's a big difference, dog. We talking straightforward bulldogs here. You know what I'm saying? We talking straightforward bulldogs. So you telling me, forget the purse that's on it, forget the purse, and we looking for bulldogs right now. These motherfuckers done went 2 hours and neither dog turned yet. Them some good bulldogs, man. One gotta lose, no doubt. One gotta lose. But we can't take nothing from neither bulldog, neither dog turn. Now the dog say dogs turn in 15 minutes. They turn in 15 minutes, but it's 2 hours and 30 minutes. They done been going with the scratching since they started, picking up on hold. It's 2 hours and 15 minutes now, but they've been having little breaks. They've been getting washed down with the sponge in the corner, wiped down. If you like me, I blow my dogs. I be blowing on my dogs, keeping them cool while they in this, different times. You know what I'm saying? So it's things a dog can make it 2 hours without a turn. Now going hard. You being a little too hard on that damn dog if you get rid of that motherfucker, man. You being a little too damn hard on that damn dog. He only made the first turn at 3:15. Man, that dog gave you every damn thing he had in him. Everything she had in him. That's a hellified bulldog, man. Win, lose, or draw. 3 hours a long damn time, dog. I go from here to damn Georgia. I'll be in Georgia in 3 hours. And you telling me these dogs still going. When I get to Georgia and I call back and the boys be like, man, they still going. That's a long time, dog. You know what I'm saying? And I can respect what y'all brothers say, and I can respect what Nonstop said about the dogs because you telling your stories. You did that, and that's your opinion. I can respect what Mitch say. I can respect what anybody who bulldogs say about something like that. Because that's your opinion, and everybody got their own cut method. Everybody got their own chopping block on when they gonna get rid of their dog. But if you can't tell shit about what's going on, no story, no nothing, man. What the hell? Y'all opinions is just getting crazy. K Walk, you're right, man. It's all kind of ways to look at that match that went down. Whatever you got half brothers going against each other. They supposed to be do the same damn thing. You trying to see which one the best one. What if one they known for going long distances. And now both of them down and they just going. They going, they going. You know, and brothers who know they got dogs that's gonna scratch all day, they call a turn on you as soon as they can. As soon as they can call a turn, they calling a turn if they know their dog's gonna scratch all day. Now I'm gonna tell you like this ain't going hard. I wish I could have been around a lot of brothers back in the days, because I would have took some of them 3-hour dogs and I would have went and kicked me some ass with the motherfuckers. Because I would have knew I wasn't gonna run across nobody else who gonna have the dog that gonna take this dog to that limit every 5 minutes. Now I might run across some more badass bulldogs, because I'm looking for people with good dogs. But it's a slim chance that I'm gonna have to took that 3-hour mark again. Now I might get on some grand champions, but it might not take me to 3 hours. Now, going hard. Let me ask you this, because y'all brothers, really put me on the scratch to win stuff. I really came up on the other way of scratching. Whichever dog stops scratching, the other dog automatically win. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me ask you this, right? We going 3 hours. We in this thing 3 hours. Is your scratch, right? Is your scratch. We 3 hours and something in. Is your scratch. They pick their dog up. You pick your dog up. Your dog don't come across the corner. I mean, I'm gonna say like this, right? It's 3 hours in. It's they scratch. It's they scratch, and they take their dog to the corner. You take yours to the corner. They let theirs go. Their dog don't scratch. Your dog don't scratch either. Or you can feel it in your hands that your dog not gonna scratch. So that's a draw. Hey, that was a hell of a show going hard. When you go that longer distance and you only see one dang on turn, that's a hell of a show there, boy. Both of them dogs there was some hell of a bulldogs, man. I don't give a damn what bloodline it was. 3 hours of change, no turn until the 3-hour mark. The bulldogs, man. Let me ask you this, going hard. Why wouldn't any one of y'all brothers would want to breed to either one of them dogs when y'all left that day? When y'all brothers left that day, knowing bulldogs, see, your pride or your money, whichever brother lost, the money or the pride, that can get in the way. But when both of y'all brothers, whoever lost and whoever won, left that square that day, in y'all heart, y'all should have felt like, I breeded that dog or I breeded my dog. Both of them dogs, in my opinion, were some damn good dogs. I mean, what you looking for? 5 hours? 6 hours? Hell yeah, dog. That's why I say the money on the show made the difference between everything, dog. If you ain't got nothing but $1,000, $1,500 on it, you getting that 2 hour, that 3 hour mark, and your dog still looking like they're not dehydrated out or nothing like that. The brothers around the square gonna tell you, y'all call that shit a draw. Save them dogs. Them 2 damn good dogs. Or let me buy that motherfucker or some shit. Brothers gonna save it, but when you got that big dollar on it, you can't do none of that stuff, man. You can't do it. Brothers can't even handle the dogs properly when you got big money on it. Imagine this right here going hard. Y'all got $50,000 on the show going hard, and y'all got me handling the damn dog. And I'm not used to that kind of money, but I can handle the dog pretty good. But I'm not used to that kind of money. and y'all got it on me, and I got pressure like a motherfucker on me, man. I can't handle that dog the way you know what I'm saying, the way I'm used to it. I'm thinking about this money that y'all got on the line, man. You know, maybe y'all can handle it because that's y'all money that y'all maybe win or lose. But you got me handling it because I'm a hellified handler. In any other circumstance, I can bust ass with my handling. But right now, I'm a little on the edge, man, because you got so much money on me, man. And I know if I lose this, I can't cover none of that shit. But if you got me in that motherfucker with 1,500 or 2,000, man, I'm in there like Michael Jordan, like Magic Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that money make a difference though, man. Make a difference. Brother Mitch say his Bruno champion Bruno dog with 3.5 against Untouchables grand champion Jesse. He would turn the whole time. You made more of him turning than on the show. Hey, I believe you on that, Brother Mitch. I believe you on that. Hey, that's because you knew that dog. You knew that dog you had like the back of your hand, and you knew what he was gonna do, and you knew what he wasn't gonna do. Hey, Abdul, man, you ain't lying about that, dog. That shit bring uncomfortable pressure, man. You sitting around the box, you got a bunch of gangsters, a bunch of brothers, you know, even if they ain't gangsters, they, you know what I'm saying? Man, shit, man. Motherfucker, you know how people start screaming around talking when they ain't supposed to be talking, man. And you in there trying to be quiet. And you talking about $50,000 on it. Man, look here. That shit make it uncomfortable. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody rocking with me tonight, man. I appreciate you, Brother Abdul, Brother Going Hard. I appreciate you, man. Brother Mitch, man, we got to do a whole show, man. We got to do a whole show. Hey, Going Hard, while you in here real quick, I'm just going to let you hear something, man. I'm going to let you hear something just to let you know I ain't bull jiving, you know what I'm saying? I ain't bull jiving Going Hard. You know, I'm going to get that interview for y'all, brother, because I've been doing some research, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing some research, and, you know, I see your dog, I see Little Buck. You know, I want to talk a little bit about Little Buck, Red Ace. You know what I'm saying? A little bit about Red Ace. So we gonna talk about it Going Hard, man. And like I say, big salute to y'all brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? For the Hall of Fame, man. Salute to all the brothers down in the chat. City Boy Kennels, Brother Mitch, Union County, Brother John Dembry, Kid Lightning, the brothers that came over from alternative school. I believe they busted and came back and picked them up already. You know what I'm saying? Because they all disappeared. They come at one time and they disappear at one time. But big salute to all the brothers, man. We've been up in here 2 hours a night. You know, like I said, y'all have a great weekend, man. I got the interview dropping for y'all tomorrow. You know, y'all check that out. It's gonna be on this page. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be on this channel right here. Y'all check that out. Y'all just have a great Sunday, man. NFL Sunday. If you watch boxing, the brother Eubank got beat. Connor Ben done he acted up on him, and then he knocked him down at the end. You know what I'm saying? So if you had your money on my man, you won off that one. But y'all have a great night, man. Y'all stay safe out there. I enjoy myself, man. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay legal. And we out.